Squad, what is up? It's your dude PinoE here, and yo, we got some things to talk about, so I'm gonna stop wasting time. Now, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Now, let's start with a quick reminder of tomorrow's drops. First up, let's start with the Porter Adidas NMD City Sock 1. This pair, along with the capsule collection, drops tomorrow for $160. I wasn't able to find a lot of locations selling them, but tonight at 3 AM Eastern, you can find them at Sneakers and Stuff, and at 6 AM Eastern on Overkill and the Goodwill Out. Next from Adidas, we have the Adidas NMD R2 Prime Knit White Black. You can find these releasing at select Adidas Originals retailers along with Adidas.com and Adidas Europe for $170. Just as a reminder, the drop times on Adidas.com are random. And last for Adidas, we have the Adidas NMD R1 White Rose. This pair is exclusive to the ladies, and you can find them releasing on the foot sites at 7 AM Pacific or 10 AM Eastern and on Adidas.com for $130. Over to Nike, and for tomorrow we have the Nike LeBron 14 Aggie Matte. I like this pair, it's dope. The blue and gold colorway work well together, but it's still a pass for me. Find these tomorrow on Nike.com, the foot sites, and at Nike basketball retailers, dropping at 7 AM Pacific or 10 AM Eastern for $175. It's been 11 years since the Air Jordan 4 linen dropped, and tomorrow morning at 7 AM Pacific or 10 AM Eastern, you can pick your pairs up pretty much everywhere that sells Jordan brand products. The pair's available in extended grade school sizing and retails for $140. 11 years is a long time, but it's been 19 since the Air Jordan 13 Low Chutney last released, and as of tomorrow at 7 AM Pacific or 10 AM Eastern, that wait is over. Pairs are once again available pretty much everywhere with a retail price of $175. Good luck to everyone, hope you're able to pick up what you want. I'm gonna be sleeping in again. So yo, over to sneaker news, and Vans has been hustling real hard lately, dropping some dope collabs, and next up on their list of drops, we have the St. Alfred Vans Vault OG Era Summer 2017 collection. Like the name suggests, this collection is all about the Vans era, coming in your choice of burnt olive, black, or true blue colorways, all featuring pinstriping and checkered motifs with matching apparel. The collection actually dropped today on the St. Alfred website, and pairs retail for only $60 each. Let's move over to Diadora, and once again they have a dope collection dropping, and the majority of you don't even know that you're sleeping on this brand. For this next one, we have the Goodwill Out Diadora Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire, inspired by two historical figures, Caligula and Nerone. The Caligula pair is based on the V7000 silhouette, coming in off-white tones inspired by the Roman toga, featuring purple accenting. Now, during the times of the Roman Empire, purple garments were a sign of power and status due to how expensive the dye was. It even came to represent holiness, because the ancient emperors, kings, and queens that wore the color were often thought of as gods or descendants of the gods. The Nerone pair is based on the S8000 silhouette, which is inspired by the myth of Nero sending out partisans to set the city of Rome on fire. You can find additional details of the tale on the fire insole graphics. Completing the look, both pairs have Roman numeral branding on the sides, dual branded tongues, and medallions on the heels. Such a dope pack, and it drops on June 17th, with pre-orders being available now on the Goodwill Out website. Let's move over to Adidas, and first up we have the Adidas NMD R1 STLT, which is scheduled to drop in at least 5 colorways in 2018. It's an interesting look. The upper is completely knit with no cage, and from the images, we do not see 3-stripe branding aside from the heel tab. Of course, the shoe sits on the boost mid and still keeps the defining EVA inserts. While there's no date yet, these are a spring 2018 release, and I have no fucking idea what STLT stands for. Next up for Adidas, we have official images of the Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged Navy Blue. For this pair, Adidas chose to go with a navy colored upper featuring black detailing in the prime knit. The rest of the shoe, it's pretty much as you would expect, with a matching heel counter, white mid, and a black outsole. These should be dropping later this summer, and the retail price is $180. Okay squad, here's the details I promised you for the Adidas Yeezy Zebra giveaway. I'm going to be posting this up on Instagram later tonight, but here's everything you need to know. Myself, Ski Mask Rico, and Atlas 1216 are going to be giving away 3 pairs of the Yeezy Zebra. To be eligible to enter, all you have to do is the following. Make sure you're following all 3 of us, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and I'll include their Instagram details in the description below. Once you're done following us, repost the image I put up on Instagram using the hashtag Zebra77 and tag 3 friends. That's it. Now some rules. No spam accounts, only 1 repost allowed per day, and that's it. On the release date or the date after, I will choose 3 winners through an online randomizer, and I'll post the video to this channel. If you win, you let us know your size, and we'll ship them out to you. That's it, that's all. Make sure you follow us on Instagram to be eligible, and good luck. Nike's up next, and only one piece of news for the swoosh, and that's a look at this off-white Nike Air Force 1 low, which was first spotted on the feet of LeBron James and Kevin Durant before Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The shoe follows a similar look to the other pieces of the collection we've already seen, with the word Air written on the midsole, shoelaces on the laces, a retro tongue, and for this pair, a silver metallic swoosh and the off-white for Nike Beaverton, Oregon stamp. There's still no damn date for this collection, so stay tuned. Over to the Jumpman, and let's start with the Air Jordan Retro 4 Alternate Motorsport. It's been a while since we spoke about the shoe, but it comes in a black leather upper with Game Royal, matte silver, and white detailing throughout. I like these. I'm picking them up on June 17th when they release for $190, but heads up to Team Small Feet. You could also pick these up for $140. As far as availability goes, take a look at the foot action release map. When this many foot actions are getting pairs, this will be a very large GR. The next maps I have for you all are for the Air Jordan 13-14 DMP Pack, and I'm surprised this isn't a super limited one. Up on screen I have two maps for Foot Locker. The first one is where you could pick up the men's sizing, and the second is specific to grade school. If you're Team Small Feet, don't sleep because they are a little more limited in your sizing. The last map is for foot action, and if you ask me, with the price of $500 for men's and $300 for GS, I do think they're going to sell out, but it shouldn't be an instant thing. Who knows, time will tell, and like I always suggest, if you want them, do not sleep. I want to talk about these for a second. Images started surfacing yesterday of the Air Jordan 6 Gatorade, and they look a lot like the sample that we first saw with Mark Wahlberg a while back. I'm not too sure what to say about this one. The colorway of the pair doesn't look like what I was told would release, which was more of a Carmine 6 color blocking. I'm going to have to wait to see more and hear more before I say this is what's dropping. So for now, let's all hope this is what they're going to be, but I'm not getting my hopes up. One quick update about the Air Jordan 13 Bred. We've talked about the placeholder system and how things can and do move around when it comes to Jordan release dates. The good news is this pair is confirmed to drop. The bad news, well, there is no bad news. You're just going to have to wait till August 19th to pick yourself up a pair for $190. And last up for today, we have a first look at the Air Jordan Converse Pack. Not much of a surprise here. Included in this pack, we have the Air Jordan 2 alumni in the Converse 83 Fast Break in a white and Carolina blue colorway. Not a fan, don't like the 2. Nobody would care about the Converse if it wasn't in the pack, so I'm good. June 28th is the date with a $300 price. And that does it for today's video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the squad. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments below. And I'm out!